everybody, and welcome to my personal Oscar lineups for the year of 2003. For the list of the eligible films, check them out in the description below. The 2003 nominees for Best Performance by an Actress in a Supporting Role are Maria Bello in The Cooler, Keira Knightley in Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, Koyuki in The Last Samurai, Miranda Otto in The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, and Renee Zellweger in Cold Mountain. For Best Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role, the nominees are Alec Baldwin in The Cooler, Djimon Hounsou in America, Jeffrey Rush in Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, Andy Serkis in The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, and Ken Watanabe in The Last Samurai. For Best Performance by an Actress in a Leading Role, the nominees are Jennifer Connelly in House of Sand and Fog, Scarlett Johansson in Girl with a Pearl Earring, Scarlett Johansson in Lost in Translation, Diane Keaton in Something's Gotta Give, and Nicole Kidman in Cold Mountain. For Best Performance by an Actor in a Leading Role, the nominees are Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai, Jude Law in Cold Mountain, William H. Macy in The Cooler, Bill Murray in Lost in Translation, and Jack Nicholson in Something's Gotta Give. For Best Achievement in Directing, the nominees are Anthony Minghella for Cold Mountain, Peter Weber for Girl with a Pearl Earring, Edward Zwick for The Last Samurai, Sofia Coppola for Lost in Translation, and Gary Ross for Seabiscuit. For Original Screenplay, the nominees are Frank Hanna and Wayne Kramer for The Cooler, Andrew Stanton, Bob Peterson, and David Reynolds for Finding Nemo, Jim Sheridan, Naomi Sheridan, and Kristen Sheridan for In America, Sofia Coppola for Lost in Translation, and Nancy Meyers for Something's Gotta Give. For Best Adapted Screenplay, the nominees are Anthony Minghella for Cold Mountain, Hans Gunnarsson and Mikael Hofstrom for Evil, Sean Lawrence Otto and Vladimir Perlman for House of Sand and Fog, Gary Ross for Seabiscuit, and Marieke van der Pol for Twin Sisters. For Best Animated or Documentary or International Featured Film, the nominees are Evil, Mikael Hofstrom, Finding Nemo, Andrew Stanton, My Architect, A Son's Journey, Nathaniel Kahn, The Triplets of Belleville, Sylvain Chomet, and Twin Sisters, Ben Sombogart. And finally, I am pleased to announce the films selected as my Oscar Best Picture nominees for 2003 are Cold Mountain, Sidney Pollack, William Horberg, Albert Berger, and Ron Yerkser, producers. The Cooler, Sean First and Michael A. Pierce, producers. Finding Nemo, Graham Walters, producer. Girl with the Pearl Earring, Andy Patterson and Anna Tucker, producers. In America, Jim Sheridan and Arthur Lappin, producers. The Last Samurai, Marshall Herskovits, Edward Zwick, Tom Cruise, Paula Wagner, Scott Krapouf, and Tom Engelman, producers. Lost in Translation, Ross Katz and Sofia Coppola, producers. Seabiscuit, Kathleen Kennedy, Frank Marshall, Gary Ross, and Jane Sindel, producers. Something's Gotta Give, Nancy Meyers and Bruce A. Block, producers. And Twin Sisters, Hanneke Nians, Anton Smit, and Madelon Veldehuzian, producers. For the complete list of the nominations, you can check them in the description below or follow me on the Awards Expert app. Make sure you subscribe, and I hope you all have a good day.